So as with every year, not only do we recognize an individual language access champion, but we also give the important recognition to organizations who work very hard to close the gap, the cultural and linguistic gap out there. And as we all know, this is an important recognition for the work that these organizations do around the country. Again, to elevate, promote, and champion language access. This year, it is a pleasure for me to present the winner of this award. And that winner is Found in Translation. And we have here with us Found in Translation founder and executive director, Maria Vertkin. And Found in Translation is an innovative nonprofit with a twofold mission: to give bilingual women an opportunity to achieve economic security through their language skills, and also an opportunity to unleash bilingual talent into the workforce to fight racial, ethnic, and linguistic disparities in healthcare. And so Found in Translation creates opportunity in that way at the intersection of these two persistent social problems: the economic disadvantage faced by minority women and the racial, ethnic, and linguistic disparities that still exist in healthcare. And we all know that women, minorities, and especially minority women are disproportionately affected by poverty and homelessness, and they face many barriers to obtaining employment that provides a living wage. But many of these women are multilingual, which is a real, true, potential marketable skill. And so at the same time, we also know that the demand of interpreters continues to increase. And so Found in Translations has a language access fellowship program that provides free medical interpreter certificate training. And they also are able to provide direct job placement and give an ongoing career development to low-income bilingual women in the greater Boston area. And so by training low-income bilingual women as professional medical interpreters and connecting them to jobs that not only demand their skills, but it also meets their income need, this brings these problems together to solve each other, and in a very unique solution. And so for that, Found in Translation sees that some of the most highly demanded skills exist, that exist and are overlooked, are leveraged so that women who are disproportionately low income and homeless due to racism and systemic barriers can be funneled into a career pipeline that bridges the racial disparities gap. Now, by providing interpreter training specifically designed for this population, Found in Translation has exclusive access to a large and diverse talent pool. And so the impact of that is that a playing field for talented low-income women, and help them rise from poverty to economic independence by transforming their most stigmatized characteristic, which is their linguistic and cultural background, into their greatest asset in the workforce. And so as interpreters, not only they save lives by providing equitable access to healthcare and vital services, but they also achieve a personal goal and a career goal. So it is with true pleasure that I introduce Maria Vertkin to all of you representing for Found in Translation to receive this award.
Thank you so much, Rosanna, for this beautiful intro. Couldn't have said it better myself. And it's a real honor to receive this award on behalf of Found in Translation. I'm Maria Vertkin, the founder and executive director. And I started this organization about 10 years ago, seeing an opportunity for economic mobility that was perfect for immigrant women, and also seeing a bottleneck, a talent bottleneck into the field. As Rosanna mentioned, the populations we serve, immigrants, women, are disproportionately affected by poverty, which means that so many talented people who could become interpreters are kept out of the field for no defensible reason at all, just by economic barriers. And I'm really proud of the economic economic mobility we are creating. And I'm equally proud of how we're elevating the level of talent in the interpreting field by opening up these pipelines. And our success is owed to a huge community. Many of you are here today. We couldn't do this without employers. And we wouldn't be as successful as we are, as effective as we are at increasing employment rates, increasing wages, if employers of interpreters weren't that excited or as excited as we are about the level of talent that we're pushing out through our program. And this is something that I would love to see adopted widely, because we're just based in Boston, but everywhere in every major metropolis in the US and maybe even abroad, there are LEP people who need interpreters to access healthcare and other vital services. And there are so many talented bilingual people who would make great interpreters if only they were given the chance. Now, I'm not an interpreter myself, but I love this field and I want to protect this field. It's a field of largely women, almost entirely immigrants, and so many people of color. And these are populations that are often left behind. And I'm seeing that happening right now as well, with wage stagnation, with sketchy labor practices and exploitation that are threatening to make this field not sustainable. And I hope that this award brings visibility to our work, not just to celebrate it, but also to mobilize us all to come together and make sure that interpreting stays a living wage profession for decades to come. Thank you.